Hello students, today we are going to see or learn what are the rules you have to follow when you add this cascading style sheet in your HTML. Okay, जो HTML document आप बना रहे हो उसमें क्या क्या rules you have to follow to add these cascading style sheets. Okay, there are various ways and we will also learn that your types of cascading style sheets. Okay, so in the previous class we learned there are various HTML tags are there, and we also learned that what are the disadvantages in HTML. The main disadvantage is that whenever you design a larger page और कुछ ज़्यादा आपको करना है उस पेज में, then it's not efficient to use these HTML tags in your जो भी आप नोटपैड में लिख रहे हो वहाँ पे इतना सारा जो HTML का टैग्स यूज करना इस वो क्या करेगा, that will make your code very lengthy. Okay, so for better practice you use this cascading style sheets, some frameworks, some JavaScripts, so you only add these things in your HTML. Okay, so वहीं पे आपको लिखने का ज़रूरत नहीं है, you have to create your own cascading style sheets. Okay, जो भी डिज़ाइन आपको ऐड करना वहीं पे ऐड करना, you just include these cascading style sheets in your HTML. Okay, so see the cascading style sheet properties and cascading style sheets rules. Okay, so you style the HTML elements via your cascading style sheets properties that we will see. Okay, I will also show you how it will work. Okay, so different HTML elements may have different CSS properties you can set, and these CSS properties can be organized into some CSS rules. A CSS rules groups a set of CSS properties together and applies all these properties to the HTML elements matched by your cascading style sheet rule. Okay, so both CSS properties and the CSS rules will be covered in details in this text. Okay, you will see that the CSS properties style as aspect of an HTML elements. Here a few examples are given here, that this is you can write it as deep style, then border कैसे रहेगा, 1 pixel solid black है या blue है whatever color, और font size 20 pixel or 18 pixel style this then. So in this example 2 CSS properties are applied to the division element, the border and the font size properties. Okay, so here हम लोग border भी हम लोग चेक कर रहे हैं, देख रहे हैं, डिज़ाइन कर रहे हैं, एंड ऑल्सो आपका फॉन्ट का जो साइज है उसको यहाँ पे लिखना है. ओके, एंड द CSS प्रॉपर्टी डिक्लेरेशन कंसिस्ट ऑफ ए प्रॉपर्टी नेम एंड अ प्रॉपर्टी वैल्यू आपको देना है. So the property name comes first, then a colon रहेगा. Look here, this is the property name, then you have the colon here and then the value. Okay, the value should be there. So here is the general pattern, it's given also, it's also given here. So if you specify more than one CSS properties, the each name value pair is separated by a semicolon. Okay, like this way you can write it अगर ज़्यादा property values है. So the last property declaration does not have to end with semicolon, but it makes it easier to add more CSS properties without forgetting to put in that extra semicolon. Okay, so there are many CSS properties you can specify for some different HTML elements also, and these CSS properties are covered in your their own texts also. Okay, so what are the rules you have to follow when you are adding the CSS, or when you are आप कैस्केडिंग स्टाइल शीट बना रहे हो तो आपको क्या क्या रूल फॉलो करना है. So a CSS is a rule is a grouping of one or more CSS properties which are to be applied to one or more target HTML elements. आप जैसे हम लोग बोल रहे हैं कि जब CSS हम लोग इंक्लूड कर रहे हैं, वी डिज़ाइन एंड द कंटेंट पार्ट को हम लोग अलग रख रहे हैं. ओके, कंटेंट पार्ट को अलग कर दे रहे हैं एंड डिज़ाइन. बट HTML में क्या हो रहा था, वी कंबाइन दिस कंटेंट एंड डिज़ाइन पार्ट टुगेदर. ओके, सो हियर even though we change any values or change anything in the content part, it will not reflect to the design part. और whenever we are हम लोग design part में कोई भी changes ला रहे हैं, it will not reflect on the content parts. So एक ही जो डिज़ाइन है उसको हम लोग डिफरेंट HTML, अगर हम लोग content 1, content 2, content 2 3 to HTML लिखे हैं, क्या कोड लिखे हैं, then we are just accessing those design or those CSS into your different HTML कोड में लिख सकते हो. ओके, HTML एलिमेंट में आप उसको यूज कर सकते हो. A CSS rule consists of a CSS selector and a set of CSS properties also, and this CSS selector determines what HTML elements to target with the CSS rules. Okay, so this CSS property specifies what to style of the targeted HTML elements. So here is some rules that here deep. Then border, you have to mention the border, font or any other alignment आपको देना है, right alignment, left alignment you have to keep here. And this in this example, the CSS rule that targets all the div element and the set the CSS properties border and also the font for the targeted elements. So the CSS selector part or CSS rule is the part before the first. So in this above example, it is the div part of the CSS rules, and the CSS properties are listed inside this curly brace. Okay, curly brace के अंदर रहेगा. So CSS rules have to specify inside either a style element or inside external CSS file. So the general syntax is the CSS rule set consists of a selector as well as a declaration box. Likewise, so here you have to put the selector and here is the declaration in the in between your curly brace, starting curly brace and ending curly brace. आपको जो भी डिज़ाइन करना है, कलर डिज़ाइन करना है, बॉर्डर सेट करना है और टेक्स्ट अलाइनमेंट सेट करना है, you have to keep inside that. Okay, so this is the property and this is the value. This is also the property, this is the value. Okay, so the selector points to the HTML elements you want to style. जैसे आपको करना है उसी हिसाब से आप यहाँ पे जो भी प्रॉपर्टीज दोगे या फिर जो भी वैल्यू दोगे, अकॉर्डिंगली इट विल वर्क और अकॉर्डिंगली इट वर्क इन द HTML एलिमेंट के साथ वो वर्क करेगा एंड इट विल डिस्प्ले ऑन द वेब पेज. ओके, so the declaration block contains one or more declarations separated by the semicolon also, and each declaration includes a CSS properties name and a value separated by a colon. Here you have to put the colon, and multiple CSS declaration are separated with semicolons and declaration block are surrounded by some curly braces. Okay, so here is the example. This is P. P is used for paragraph. So paragraph elements will be center aligned with a red text color. Okay, here we can change the text color also. You can keep it navy, we can keep it magenta, or you can keep it blue. Okay, the text alignment center आप right में लिखना चाहते हो, then it will show you in the right corner. If you right में left corner में देखना चाहते हो, then it will show you in the left corner. Okay, so you have to end this. So this is the selector and you have to keep these declarations and the property and the value inside that this curly braces. Okay, so here P is a selector in CSS. It points to the HTML elements you want to style. Okay, P10, and here color is a property and red is the property value, text align is a property and center is a property value. Okay, so here we use this P element here. So how to add the CSS? So there are different ways. One is your external CSS, another one is your internal CSS, and another one is your inline. So in external CSS only you are putting the reference of that CSS, and in internal you add this selector and जो भी properties values है उसको उसमें within that वहाँ पे आप ऐड कर सकते हो. Let me show you. Okay, so external CSS with an external style sheet you can change the look of an entire website by changing just one file. So each HTML page must include a reference to the external style sheet file inside the link element. So inside the head section. So here is the example. So I will show you the example. So here I am writing the CSS code here, and I'm writing the any properties and its values whatever I want to add. Here I want to see in the header section, so h1, and inside that the color should be red and margin right with 20 pixel. Okay, so I save it my style डॉट css. सो आप जब कैस्केडिंग स्टाइल शीट का जो भी फाइल है उसको सेव करोगे देन दिस शुड बी माई स्टाइल डॉट दिस शुड बी डॉट css. ओके, सो व्हाट आई हैव टू डू हियर, आई जस्ट पेस्ट इट and here look link the reference. I am creating the style sheet and the reference should be here. You have to put it here. So you provide a link. So यहाँ पे देखो my style dot css आ गया. So we already create a css file. So now I want to save it as HTML. Okay. Now run it. Okay, this thing. If you change anything here, यहाँ पे मैं ब्लू दे रही हूँ. Okay, save it. Now run it. Look, this is our heading that is in blue in color. Okay, so यहाँ पे हम लोग को क्या है ना, यहाँ पे मुझे फिर से एक उसका कोड लिखने का जरूरत नहीं पड़ा हुआ. I just access it externally inside this head section. Okay, inside the head section I put the link here. Okay, the link here, and inside that body part में जो लिखना है उसको लिखोगे, and the paragraph my first example of CSS दिखाया आपको. Then जैसे आपको end tag करना है वैसे आप end of the tag करोगे. Okay, this is the example of your external style sheet. Okay, now come to your so an external style sheet can be written in any text editor and must be saved with .css. Okay, जैसे यहाँ पे my style .css में हुआ. Okay, so do not add a space between the property value and the unit. means यहाँ पे आप जो 20 लिख रहे हो यहाँ पे आप space नहीं दे सकते जो भी unit है. Okay, you have to keep it like this. Okay, then आपका internal CSS, and internal style sheet may be used if one single HTML page has a unique style and the internal style is defined inside the style element. Okay, inside the head section. This is the example for you. So just internal style sheet का मैं दिखा देती हूँ यहाँ पे. I am creating here internal style sheet example. Okay, so this thing, that same thing is written here. Okay, and इसके अंदर में हम लोग लिख रहे हैं इस स्टाइल एलिमेंट के अंदर में हम लोग लिख रहे हैं. मीन्स बॉडी पार्ट में आपका ये चीज आना चाहिए. ओके, द बैकग्राउंड कलर, alignment, and you can add these things also, different things also. Here H1 color should be navy. आपका आया होगा heading, and here margin left 40 pixel. You can change this pixel size also, that closing as you close in your HTML program. Okay, and this is the body part में यही आएगा. Now come to your inline CSS. An inline style may be used to apply a unique style for a single element. To use inline style, add the style attributes to the relevant element. The style attribute can be contain any CSS properties. So this is the example for you. देखिए यहाँ पे HTML then body part में आप ये चीज को, ये स्टाइल को आप अप्लाई किए हो. So an inline style loses many of the advantages of the style sheet by mixing the content with presentations. So you have to use this method sparingly. Okay, the example of this inline style sheet I will show you. Look here, बीच में आपका heading था and this is the body part में आपका, this is my inline style sheet. Okay. So this is the rules and your types of the cascading style sheets.